Yeah, what it do? What it do? Supreme Beast boxing talk, man. We on the Beltway with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, you know how we do, man. You know what I'm saying? This on the restream tip, so it ain't no intro, man. We gonna get that. We gonna get that worked out, man. We gonna get that worked out by the end of the month, man. We gonna have to work that out, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna definitely have to work that one. I got my brother in here, man. I got my brother in here with me. Let me pull my brother up while we get people had a family fall through. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother fella in the building. You know what I'm saying? Man, what's going down with you, man? It's Monday. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday outside, man. You know what I'm saying? Was it a nice Monday out there for you?
What to do, what you saying, what a guan at your favorite, get your most hater all fella, pull up. We bullshitting on the Beltway. Smash that like button, share that stream. Damn right. It's the usual suspect team. Yeah, the Monday was fair. The Monday was straight. I mean, the weather out here is decent. It's still it's still that warm weather, but not too hot, breezy. I mean, it there was a little bit of rain earlier on in the afternoon, but yeah, I mean the day was straight. Another work day, Monday. I'm over here. I'm over here working remotely and shit. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm out in these streets and whatnot. But yeah, they was all right. Make sure y'all shop usual suspect6.com because y'all fit the description. We got some new teas on there. You know what I mean? Shout out uh Carlos Action Jackson. I mean, he was on the show a couple weeks back. I mean, where he said, "Yeah, I'm going down to 122 where I'm undefeated, Red." I mean,
Uh-huh.
and he came on the show saying the squabble is back. The squabble is back. So we inspired a new tea. You know what I mean? And we got the squabble up teas on Shop Usual. You know what I mean? Once again, inspired by Carlos Action Jackson. You know what I mean? Go get yourself a tea. Squabble up. Squabble up. Y'all know what it is. But yeah, that was my day, Red.
Okay. How was the weekend? How was the weekend? Tell us how the weekend was.
The weekend was straight. I took my son to the movies. He wanted to see this anime movie. What was it called? Something, what, Demon Slayer Infinity or something like that. I don't know, some shit like that. I didn't think I was going. I thought I was gonna be up in there sleeping, but actually, for 2 hours and 30 minutes, I was watching the whole thing. You know, the thing was straight. You know what I mean, so yeah, you did what it do. You know what I mean. The movie was good. The popcorn was trash. I got myself some nachos too. Like, yo, I mean, I probably came in there cause yeah, I had to go up in there, blend it up and whatnot. And as soon as I get to the food concession, the nachos are calling me. I, I said not no to the hot dog, but yeah, the nachos, the popcorn. $50 later,
Oh no.
ridiculous. You know what I mean? But yeah, the nachos was trash. The cheese tastes cause I was just craving that. You know what I mean? That just that processed liquid. You know what I mean? Nacho cheese. I mean with some with some nachos. And say the tortillas was they was stale and the cheese was rubbery. I mean, so yeah, it was all the way fucked up with the food up in there. You know what I mean, but the
Do
movie
do
was
do
straight.
in Canada, do they do like in America? See, when we go to the movies up here, we stop at like the dollar store or 7-Eleven or something, get all our candy, put it in our pocket, then go to the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Before they had food in the movie theater, we was eating like pork chop sandwiches and shit still watching the movies. You know what I'm saying? Put that in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Do they do that in Canada or no?
Yeah, you can do that because matter of fact, they got a dollar store literally across the hallway from the because this cinema is like right in the mall. We
Oh.
went to the downtown mall. They call it Jackson Square in Hamilton. You know what I mean? I know y'all got a Jackson Square somewhere in New Orleans, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, our big downtown mall is called Jackson Square. So the yeah, the movie theater, right across the movie theater, we got a dollar store. The Canadian dollar store is called Dollarama. I mean, so yeah, you could go up in there get you some snacks and whatnot. You know what I mean, but you got to conceal that shit though.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you gotta conceal
You
that shit.
definitely got to conceal it. You definitely got to conceal it. Salute to the family slide through showing love, man. Who we got in the building, man? I seen Ratchet since '91 up in the building, slide through showing love, man. Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA and combat, talk in the building. What it do, Tay Tay? You know what I'm saying? We got the shooter on deck, Queen 71 in the building. You know what I'm saying? My brother, Talib Cunningham, Kakalaki in this thing. Salute to the family. Salute. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. This weekend for me, oh my goodness. So you know it's football season. I've been doing my coaching thing. And the first game of the season this year happened to be against the female coach that was whipping my ass last year. 503 was making fun of me. I remember all that shit and telling me it's good now because I got some competition and all this and all that. And I knew that's who we were playing going into the game. I had my girls prepared, and we whipped their ass this weekend 45-0. Whooped their ass so bad they had to go have a powwow after the game and talk about it.
The old summit.
Whipped their ass so bad that it was a mercy rule, and they had to put the mercy rule in effect. Took my daughter off on offense.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need to see no more her offense, okay? Put her on defense, and if she get another pick six, I might have to take her ass out the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dominated them.
Mercy me.
You know what I'm saying? Got them real quick. And it could have got worse than what it was, but I was a gentleman about it and I ran the clock out. You know what I'm saying? But I could have kept putting points up on them. But I ain't want to do that. This is still youth sports. But I had to let the coach know that this ain't that. I'm gonna post it. I might have to send it to you or KG and have y'all edited it up. My daughter caught a touchdown on a double team, something nasty, on a double team, something nasty. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback threw the jump ball up. You see 6 hands go in the air, but only 2 of them catch the ball and come down with it.
And you got the footage?
I got the footage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Ain't nobody play, man. This girl is out here acting a fool. 2 tutties. You know what I'm saying? And an interception. She took down to the 2-yard line because she got a problem with pick sixes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where she allergic to the end zone when she get an interception. But yeah, man. Got busy on the first weekend and it's going down like that. You know what I'm saying? It's going down just like that. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We out here giving out donuts. The red light is on, Krispy Kreme style. And that's what it is, man. I got my brother 503 line in the building. 5, man. What's going down with your man? How was your weekend? How Monday been treating you?
Oh yeah, the weekend was cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? We was able to go to the OTX 16 right here in the great state of Texas, Houston. You know what I'm talking about? Got some content, linked with some people, networked a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got that JoJo Diaz interview dropping real soon. Cause OTX make you wait 48 hours to post anything on YouTube. Uh, yeah, I talked to Raymond Ford as well. Talked to my homie, little homie Oscar Perez. He out the north side of Houston. He just signed with Southpaw Promotions. That's JoJo Diaz company. So you're gonna be seeing JoJo, you know, making his transition to being a promoter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was a cool little weekend, man. It would have been better if my Texans actually won, But you know, we 0-3 now, man. I know, Rich, you can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think
Relate.
the Saints.
Hey,
Yeah.
my team lose better than your team.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Monday, bro. Like everything went wrong for me today on Monday, man. You know what I'm saying? Like in trucking, timing is everything. Like if you get a couple of delays, it fuck your whole day up. Between traffic, construction on the road, motherfucking the port being backed up, going in, coming out. You know what I'm saying? You know, Monday. I got off late. But shit, I'm here though, bro. I'm here though. You know what I'm saying? I was in my old man crib watching Baltimore and Detroit. But shit, we on the Beltway now though.
Where you at, Red? Everybody up in the chat, make sure y'all smash that like button.
Yeah,
Y'all know
man.
what it is.
Yeah. Salute to my brother, man. Big Joe Towers slide through showing love, man. The family 2 cents in the building. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Yeah, man. It was, you said, Monday was real smooth. It wasn't as much work as I thought a Monday should be, or would have been. It was real smooth. I got up out of there real tough, like, you know what I'm saying? And we made it to the Beltway. I mean, let's get to it. Man. They had the presser came out today. You know what I'm saying? Tank and Jake Paul had a press conference for their fight that's gonna be in Florida. 503. Were you able? I mean, I didn't check it out per se from the actual people. My guy was on. Had boots on the ground out there. Thomas was in the building. I caught his stream. What was your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want to see the press conference, Thomas from the Bronx, TD Sports Talk got the best view in the house of the press conference. So go check his joint out. But yeah, go ahead, Five. What you got?
Yeah. Salute to my homie TD Thomas from the motherfucking Bronx, man. I also think my boy Boxing Sports in there too. He was able to actually get on the mic. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him for that. Definitely Boots was on the ground, man. But overall, man, the press conference was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at it on my way back. Salute to the US6 Fight Food chat. Boys started dropping links in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Being real transparent. So I was able to watch it as I was driving, man. And oh my God, I was laughing like a motherfucker the whole way back, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. to me, Jake Paul kind of had his way with Tank. I really didn't get to see the Tank that I'm accustomed to seeing. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really get old vintage Tank. Like Tank, I don't know if y'all smoked some weed with this nigga or he took like some ashwagandha or a mood relaxing pill or whatever the fuck bro took, man. But whatever bro took,
Oh, not you
oh,
too. Not you too. Now you blaming it on the weed.
Hey
I
man,
don't, bro.
tell him like
I
what?
listen, bro. I don't know why he was so relaxed. Like Tank was just, niggas say he took the high road. You know what I'm saying? But it was entertaining, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tank Tank is just a funny nigga without even trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? And Jake Paul, he just a natural troll. And um, salute to the guys that did get on the mic though. The media they asked some good questions. You had some dudes glazing. But I want to say this, bro, because I seen people in the chat, mentioning our name and saying that we mad about this fight. Listen, man, nobody that's in the LDBC or affiliated with the LDBC is mad about no goddamn Tank Davis and Jake Paul, bro. I don't know if you niggas been sleeping under a rock or not realizing what the fuck is going on, bro. But boxing is still moving forward. This shit, what Tank Davis is doing, this shit has been proven us right, bro. We've been proven right this whole entire time. You see what I'm saying? Because I can't speak for my brothers, but I vividly remember all of us saying that Tank Davis didn't want to fight none of these guys who we wanted him to fight, bro. And this fight proves that. So why would we be mad? Why would we feel some type of way about Tank Davis fighting Jake Paul, bro? That proves that he don't want to fight Lamont Roach in the rematch. That proves because Red was one of the first niggas saying, man, I don't think he gonna rematch Lamont, man. I don't know, man. I don't like, and we've been talking about him versus Devin Haney and him versus Shakur. That nigga don't want to fight them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what he did today, when the media start asking him questions about those guys, bro, it proves us right again. So why would we be mad about Tank proving us right? That shit don't make sense to me, Red.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. When you right, they don't want to say you right. They want to try to make fun of you for being right, so you could look wrong. I guess whatever sense that's supposed to make. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Okay, Alpha man, what you had on the press conference, man? Tank Davis and Jake Paul.
Absolutely horrible. And shit was cringeworthy. And no 5. Tank wasn't high. I mean, or if he was, he was smoking the wrong strain. And you need to be smoking when I'm smoking out here, because I could have answered those questions with ease. I mean, he was taking so long to answer questions. I thought the man needed a translator. He's waiting for the translator. Like, what's going on with you, Tank? The answers he was given weren't even lucid or logical. The only answer that he gave that was halfway made sense to me was when the one media source asked about, do you think a loss would damage your legacy? And Tank was literally pondered on the question until he realized, he's like, I don't really know. I don't really care about the legacy. Like we all been saying from time. Globetrotter. But it's almost like the man's regressed a little bit. He's been better at speaking in front of the media in prior and previous press conferences. But this was just it, absolute cringe. Jake dominated the press conference. Jake was taking shots left and right. I mean,
Facts.
talking about you can't read, reminiscing of Floyd. I mean, you brought up the fact that you put hands on women, and I know that affected Tank, because Tank was Tank was scraping, scrambling. You know what I mean? Trying to give up an excuse, to the point where he brought up Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
talking about, well, all the girls that I've been with, I'm 30 years old. All the girls that I've been with, ain't nobody came out and said I've been hitting them. So what that mean? What that mean? It's like the whole auditorium, or the whole uh place they was in, was just quiet and silent. Like, and it had the air of like, what the fuck's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. This shit was cringe, bro. Almost like, I don't even like Tank like that, but I felt sorry for him.
I didn't.
You know what I mean? Like, he really got little boyed in that shit by Jake. I'm gonna land the plane on that. I ain't got much more to say on that shit. That shit, it was hard to watch.
Okay. I got my brother Stay Ready in the building. Stay Ready, man. What's going down with you? How was your weekend, my brother?
I'm still recuperating.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had a long Saturday, man. But I'm be alright. Shit, I gotta finish this homework.
All right. You saw the tank presser. If you did, tell me what you had on.
I wasn't watching that shit.
Damn. Any reason why?
Just man, I know it's for the money, and I don't knock any fighter from going to get that bag. I don't. If you a boxer and you get that call, you better take that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you're the lowest fighter in boxing. I don't care if you Terrence Crawford. You get that call knowing it's gonna be your biggest payday, you take that. Easy money. And handle your business. Don't go in there bullshit and go handle your business. But at the same time, me being a fan of the sport, I'll watch the fight. I'm not fit to watch the shenanigans though, because I do love a good press conference when you got real banter, real animosity. You know, Jamel Charlo versus Tony Harrison. You know, when you got real animosity and y'all going back and forth. I like that. But I wasn't for to watch this. I knew it was gonna be a spectacle, and I didn't want to. I just didn't care. Hell, what I did see, I saw a clip from the face off, and that shit was so embarrassing. I'm like, this is why I didn't watch that shit.
You ain't missed nothing, bro.
I already knew I wouldn't. That's why I wouldn't go. Man, I promise you I wasn't gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the fight because I know it's gonna be some good fights on the undercard. I honestly, I'm not saying this shouldn't be in boxing because it's keeping eyes on the sport. Just me being a fan, I don't care for it. But I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking out one fighter to get that call and take it. Because if I was boxing right now and you throw me $200 million, y'all whoop my ass if I turn that down. Nigga, that's generational change in money. Like my kids is good if I get that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't turn no shit down like that. Hell, you don't turn down 10 million if you ain't made $1 million yet. You don't turn down $1 million if you only been making club money, 17 and 20,000. So all this money they're making, this is life changing money. You don't turn that down. But me as a boxing fan, I don't give two shits about it.
Damn. All right. Salute to my brother Mahari, man. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast sliding through showing love, man. What it do, Mahari? What it do?
What's up with that with Scissorhands? Long time no see.
As far as me, man, I can't front, man. I feel like Five, man. I feel like Tank exposed himself, man. He can't go back and forth if it ain't monkey talk. If it ain't another nigga in there saying that nigga shit to him, he don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul started going at him with that Disney World snaps. He wasn't ready for that. That you know what I'm saying? You like to hit women. You want to tell us about it? You can't read. You want to tell us about it? It all takes a hit, whatever. And when he finally mustered up enough courage to jab back and say something, he didn't think it was going to land. And it landed. Tank said, look at how you dress. Everybody in the crowd, ooh! I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But Tank didn't. I don't think Tank realized that it landed. So we went back to climbing up.
Nah, you forgetting. He hit him with, nigga, you got a mohawk.
Oh yeah, he did. He said that too. You know what I'm saying? He did. He talking about the hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, everybody that wear a mohawk is trash. Who was good that wore a mohawk? And I'm thinking to myself, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, 5 minutes. I'm thinking to myself, stay ready, go laugh, because I'm showing my age. I'm thinking to myself, like, nigga, I pity the fool that say something about a motherfucking mohawk.
Yeah.
You're right. Because shit, Mohawks still get worn around here.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The toughest nigga I know, I pity the motherfucking fool. That nigga, yoke your ass up, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Clubber Lane beat both of you niggas.
And same night.
You know what I'm saying? That be, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I don't know. He just, it wasn't hitting. Jake wasn't trying to sell it. He was being too soft-spoken. Jake was overselling it, and it wasn't looking good on Jake neither. It just, you know what I'm saying? Jake had good snaps. He was waiting for back and forth to say some snaps that he had ready for Tank, and Tank didn't give him the opportunity, so he just said them, and it didn't land like how it was supposed to land. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. I don't know what you want me to tell you, man.
Not only that, you missed I don't know if you remember it or you missed that part by Tank getting that Jalen Young love talking about some man. If y'all got shit going on or y'all telling or if Jalen Young telling you shit about me in y'all camp, I'm gonna beat both y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Tank, bro, like why you doing all that, fam? I'm like, nigga, both y'all niggas came up underneath Mayweather, so he taught y'all the dirty little tactics to spy on niggas' camps and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Salute to my brother, my Hard Nation Sports Podcast. Man, we appreciate the love, my brother. You know what I'm saying? For sure. He said, salute to you, Matt. I'm doing good. Many blessings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Many blessings, my boy. Many blessings, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, brother.
Salute to Big Joe Townsend sliding through in the super chat, man. We appreciate the love, Big Joe, for sure. You already know that there. He said, this and that's liquor money that he's spending his super chat on. This is all liquor money. This is not drug money. This is liquor money. He didn't transition his life. He turning over a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? I gotta find a whole new West Coast, but that's personal business. But yeah, this is liquor money. He said, what's good? Tank was not high. He just know how to act in front of them people. Jake told him he couldn't read, and then he want to attack J. Leon Love. All these years of reading Rainbow didn't pay off. God damn. Hey, man, that's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
It got to be somebody in there to have monkey talk with him. He need monkey talk. That's the only way he ready. He turned up. You right. You know what I'm saying, Joe? He turned up with JDL Love, you know what I'm saying? He said, because I'll fuck up you and him. Especially you, nigga, out there in the stand. I'm sorry, Mr. White Man. You, nigga, I beat your motherfucking ass. Don't say nothing to me.
Yeah. And Jake Paul, he ain't know how to respond to that. He was like, what you talking about? He's like, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bro, them niggas ain't worried about what you doing in your camp, man. They ain't sending no spies in your camp, bro. What you relax, bro? You sound like you scared.
And hey, I'm gonna say this. I'm glad y'all said that. If this nigga lose to Jake Paul, he got a lot to lose. A lot. Credibility wise. I don't care that you are the more or the supreme boxer, skilled fighter. There's no reason you shouldn't beat him up.
I don't know. You sound like he's selling his O. Nigga sounding like he's selling his O, bro.
Well, let's be honest, man. No one really. And that's the shit that I really be getting confused on. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel he could be selling his O, but he got a draw already. So the O isn't what the O is supposed to be. And that draw he earned. He actually lost that fight. Now he turning around and doing this. To me, it's an expedition. And it don't matter if you win or lose, it ain't going on the record. So, you know.
It is going on the record.
Yeah. They cleared that up.
Yes.
Nikisa the president or the CEO of MVP.
So you got Georgia didn't accept the fight. It got accepted.
Oh, it got accepted. Okay, so not they didn't jump out the truck. They didn't
Hold
jump
up.
out the truck. This is for
Let
real
me
then.
give let me give you the
Oh, okay.
factuals. Let me give
I'm
you
sorry.
the factuals because, like I said, Nikisa, the president of MVP, cleared that up, and he confirmed that the fight will be 10 rounds, 3 minutes, and fought with 12-ounce gloves. Now that's not standard, but it's not the 16-ounce that was rumored before. You know what I mean? Which is absolute pillow fisting used for I mean, definitely for light
I don't
sparring and
know.
shit.
I've seen a nigga get knocked out with some 16s on.
Okay, stay or whatever.
I'm
Well,
just saying it can happen. It can happen.
yeah, that's beside the point. You know what I mean? So yeah, 10 3-minute rounds with 12-ounce gloves, and the weight limit will be 195.
It really should have been less than that.
All I know is if this shit count, I don't want to hear nobody saying what Tank can make, it can't make, and why he can't fight nobody. But he ain't gotta fight nobody. I like what he doing now. Stay out the way, nigga. I'm just waiting for the WBA to make you get a title up. Because what you're doing now, I think, is great for you, great for your pockets. That's what you care about. Great for your mental stability because you obviously seem calm and docile, and you ain't really trying to, you know what I'm saying, get too riled up. Everything seems great. Leave boxing alone, nigga. Let the real boxers go to boxing, and you do this shit. KSI next and motherfucking whoever else, nigga. Do your shit over there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody mad at that. And that way, if you do your shit over there, we ain't got to worry about niggas saying that you that nigga in the boxing side. And we can actually cheer for you on that side and say, you the best entertainer. It's a win-win. Fuck it. Saying fuck them belts. Fuck that real boxing shit. You don't need that shit. Got friends like Jake Paul. Nigga told you you can't read, talked to you about hitting bitches, and you did a face-off and shook the nigga hand. Fuck it. Do your thing.
Hey, bro. Not only that, bro. That nigga Jake Paul is a he's a savage ass troll, bro. He told that nigga, he say, "Hey Tank, you gonna show up with your ankle monitor on?" Why he say that? Oh man.
Nigga said, yeah, how much you gonna weigh with or without the ankle monitor, nigga? God damn. See, that's what I'm saying. And you shook the nigga hand. So hey man, fuck it. Do your shit. You know what I'm saying? Do your shit. Nobody got time for that shit, man. Do your shit. I mean, from one fake press conference to a real joint, man. We talked about this a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but we ain't break down the presser, man, you know, and I gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I wish Ack Reach was around to talk about that shit, because this the only nigga that like Conor Ben. But Eubanks Jr. and Conor Ben had their presser. They went back and forth, man. Eubanks stole the show with the drip and all that there. You know what I'm saying? Stay ready. Did you see that press conference?
Which one?
The Conor Ben, Chris Eubanks too.
No, I didn't see that one. I saw a clip from something with dealing with them two, but I didn't see the press conference. What I missed?
Oh man, it was a hell of all right. Let me five. You saw it. I know you saw it. Five. What you had for the press conference, man? Tell Mac what he missed.
Shit, that nigga Chris Eubanks showed up to that bitch like he was from Dallas, man. Like he rapped with motherfucking Zig and Erdo in Montana.
Not
He
Zig.
looked like one of them. He looked like one of them new Dallas niggas with all that Louis Vuitton on. But I fuck with Eubanks, man, because he know how to he be handling them niggas, bro. Like I can honestly say, nigga, he's his daddy's son. You know what I'm saying? Cause he handles Eddie very, very well. Paul. You know what I'm saying? Didn't let the nigga didn't let the nigga say a word, bro. Eddie Hearn couldn't even get a full sentence off, bro. The nigga Eddie Hearn trying to pay tribute to Ricky Hatton. You know what I'm saying? Man, Eubanks didn't give a damn.
He don't like
You know what
that
I'm
nigga.
saying? Yeah, bro. Like it was bad, bro. Um, but I say this about that press conference though, man. Like if if Eubank win this time, bro, can we wrap up this bad blood rivalry? Like I don't want to see this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm liking the fact that Eubank is saying that he's not going to abide by the rehydration clause. And I don't like the way the the British Board of Control is constantly finding this man, bro. And I don't understand. I don't know what he's doing wrong. You know, I don't like. Why are they steady fucking with Eubanks, man?
They don't
Like
like him.
it just don't. Yeah, bro. It don't make sense to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
That's why he stopped fighting over there the
salute
first
to
time.
yeah, man. So salute to Eubanks. He bringing team B&B back, Mac and Coach Red and Coach Saul. So I think he's gonna be a better version of himself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I liked that press conference, bro. And my boy was dripped up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, salute to Eubank for that.
Okay. Salute to the Queen Shawala. Y'all slide through show love, man. What it do, Shower? What's happening with it? Our fella, what you got?
All
You know what
right,
I'm
bro.
saying? This gonna be good. This gonna be good. Stay ready. You gonna get a good. He gonna give you the good version, real good. Go ahead, tell about.
I mean, it was another great presser. I mean, wasn't on the level of of course, the egg slap. Nothing will ever top that. But of
It was
course,
close.
Eubank, I said it on different platforms. I said Eubank's the undisputed press conference champion. You know what I mean? He definitely shows his skill level on the mic and dominating his opposition during the press conference. Once again, Eddie Hearn couldn't get a word in. Um, Conor Ben was somewhat subdued and quiet. But I think the thing that struck me the most was Chris Eubank's ability to shoot direct shots at the British Boxing Board of Control. You know what I mean? Now, many people are kind of questioning his claims about the ambulance being blocked at the end of the first fight. Um, he had to wait for up to 20 to 25 minutes. But the biggest point I think that Chris Eubank brought up was the fact that, of course, we all know the amount of times that he was fined over the course of that fight. Of course, fined for missing the weight that had something to do with the organization uh, during the weigh-in that might have been out of Chris Eubank's hands. Um, the situation where he posted some of his weight draining or methods to take off the weight. He posted it on TikTok, and somehow the British Boxing Board of Control deemed that as illegal and fined him for that. So they've been in his pockets. So Chris Eubank cleverly used the platform to question where's the money going, because it was upwards of 150,000 pounds, two
That's a lot
hundred
of money.
thousand dollars that the British Boxing Board of Control was able to extract from Chris Eubank's pocket in that fight. But the question is, where does that money go? Does it go to the grassroots of British boxing? Doesn't seem like it. Does it go to former fighters that may need the medical bills taken care of? Doesn't seem like it. So Chris Eubank was able to convey and give all those messages out during that presser. So I thought we see growth. Not only can he troll, not only can he moderate and shut down and cleverly diss his opposition, but he can use the presser, use the platform to speak on some admirable shit. You know what I mean? And speak on some real shit that's real questions that need to be presented to some of these controlling bodies in the sport that aren't doing enough. They're sucking money out of the fighters' pockets, but not recirculating it out to other fighters, former fighters, or the grassroots of boxing. So great job from Chris Eubank. Lastly, Nigel Ben needed a pause moment. You know what I mean, because he yeah, it was some nasty work when he started talking. Because there was one point he was, of course, downgrading his son, saying, "Yeah, oh that was Connor's worst night. Everything that we did in the gym, he did absolutely nothing in the fight." And then he went on to say something about him going in the shower with his son. He did kind of had to, kind of had to like, oh, whoa, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
yo,
Pause it up, you know what I mean? And I'm like, kid, I'm thinking like, what the hell's going
I
on
didn't hear
here,
that.
man?
I
Like,
didn't hear that.
yo,
see Max killing him.
yeah,
Hey,
these
B,
British
pause,
folks are
bro.
different, bro. You know what
Pause.
I mean?
Hey, we
So you
got a
kind of had to
Max
like,
killing
yo,
don't need to
calm
lose
down the
He
weight.
story.
wanted
Like,
to
Nigel was
he
pissed.
wanted to take a shower with his baby.
Yeah,
That's
man.
wild.
Yo, no, yeah, that's some wild work right there.
That's
You know what
that
I
Ray
mean?
J. Casanat.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that presser had a little bit of everything, though. You know what I mean? Can't hit on that. That's the way a presser should be conducted, not the one we saw this afternoon. That was absolute trash. What we saw over there in UK between Eubanks and Conor Ben was entertaining, in my opinion.
Okay. All right, stay ready. I'm gonna give you my version then. Shit. Look, man, they came out 503 line, man. This dude had a jacket on with the Louis Vuitton scarf, but the way the scarf was dripped over the jacket, it looked like a big ass collar. Man, this nigga looked like a dope boy. He looked like a top boy over there for real. They get into it. Eddie Hearn get to talking, and just like in the last press conference, he keeps saying, "Eddie, you're not running this show. You can't say shit, Eddie." Eddie was, "Man, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. You don't even want to let me pay my respects to Ricky Hatton. Pay it on your own time, Eddie. We're conducting business. You get to," and he was doing it in his father voice, real calm. You know what I'm saying? You get to say nothing. Eddie was mad, pouting. You know what I'm saying? Then when Eubanks got to talking, he said, "Yo, I spent my whole career. You know what I'm saying? My whole career, I've been the bad guy. I whipped this nigga ass. Everybody know me. Kids coming up to me. I got grandmas and aunts and shit hugging me in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love me. They calling me the people's champ. The people are calling me the people's champ. I've never seen no shit like this before. And then you got this guy who just got his ass whipped. He running around like he won, calling himself the people's champ. Don't nobody calling you no people's champ, boy. You lost. Kind of been bad. Kind of been bad as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He can't really say shit because he know it's true. He know it's true. Talk about you parading around. How you going on a victory parade and you done lost? Then he got to talk about them blocking his ambulance, and Eddie Hearn cut him off real quick. Say it was Matchroom that did it. Just say it was Matchroom that did it. He was like, man, I ain't saying Matchroom did it, but they had Matchroom colors on. He was like, I sue your ass. And he was mad. He was like, I sue your ass. Just say it was us. He was like, I didn't say it was Matchroom. But all their jackets was the same color. And they was the Matchroom colors, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was dark niggas. I don't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. Then I missed the pause moment. I really did. I missed the pause moment with the nigga daddy. But that's because his daddy, man, as you get older, man, his lisp is real bad. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, like, he be like, oh man, he be wanting to be on the mic, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, stay away from those words, those tough words if you going, you know what I'm saying? You know, can't do that. But then the last part, stay ready. This what made it. It wasn't the egg. It wasn't. But they did the face off. And you know when they did this face off, they was far from each other. It was a nigga in the middle and all that shit, right? So they standing doing the face off. Why you Banks tell the boy, man, that's all right, man. You can come closer. Come on, man. Come on.
He did. He did do that. Yo, you Banks is cold, bro.
You can come closer, nigga. Yeah, it's all good. You know, it kind of been, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, kind of. I ain't never seen a nigga chew some gum so hard in my life. Stay ready. I mean, the flavor was gone in that gum. You know what I'm saying? The flavor was gone. He was chewing the hell out that motherfucker. He was so mad. That was a good one. And I'm interested in the fight now for sure. All the way. You know what I'm saying? All the way. Salute to my brother Craig L. Mr. Get Off Your Chest podcast. Slide through showing love,
definitely man. Interested in the fight, though.
Coach 67 Sports TV in the building, man. Salute. Yeah, man. That one had me interested for sure. All right, man. I feel it, man. Let's go to the recaps. Let's go to the recaps real quick. You know what I'm saying? From a little bit of the fights that we did have.
Indeed. The old recaps. We have 5 fights in the US 6 fight pool. You know what I mean? Of course, we'll start off with the fights that happened on Friday. We had a female unification between Curry, who was 7-1-1, and Scott, who was 4-1-1, and it ended up. I didn't get to see the fight, but it ended up in a draw. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody else saw it. I don't think so. So we'll move on to the main event. And of course, the main event had Brandon Moore, who was 18-1 at the time, and DeAndre Savage, undefeated. I believe he was 10-0 with 10 KOs, all of his wins by knockout. Fights out of Flint, Michigan. Some of the players actually invested in Savage and put their picks on this guy. You know what I mean? I was on the fence with him. You know what I mean? But when I saw he was hanging out with 600, Mr. Christopher Lovejoy, I thought better of it and put my pick on Brandon Moore. Now, Brandon Moore, I believe he lost a lot of weight from his last fight, and I think it did serve him well in this fight for him to be able to throw that jab for 10 rounds and throw some decent combinations at time. I thought he was a little bit too cautious and reluctant to put take Savage all the way out of there because Savage really didn't have much for him. I mean, especially in the later rounds, um, Savage didn't have no gas tank. Didn't know how to. He didn't have no delivery system to like put his punches together. His jab was so uneducated. Ugliest jab I ever seen in the heavyweight division might be DeAndre Savage's. You know what I mean? And this is the guy that um has some amateur experience, right? It's not like he's just a club brawler or a white collar brawler like in the likes of Fabio Wardley, where he just learning on the job and shit. Uh, DeAndre Savage has a little bit of a pedigree out here fighting guys like Jeremiah Milton in the amateurs and whatnot. So he's been around these guys before, and he looked absolutely raw, wild, and savage. You know what I mean, so Moore was able to get the unanimous decision victory. I thought he should have stopped him though, but he moves on uh, and puts himself somewhat as a fringe contender, I would say. You know what I mean? But a decent look for Brandon Moore puts himself in the, I would say, in the heavyweight American landscape. You know what I mean? And a lot of these fights from American heavyweights aren't really being showcased. So it was good to see Salida Promotions actually putting in some stock. He has Jermaine Franklin, another fighter that he's been trying to keep active out there in Michigan and whatnot. So we'll see what it does. We'll see what's next with Brandon Moore. But I wasn't overly impressed with his performance at all. He's not a player on the world stage, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. Salute to my brother D Man Jr. Slide through showing love, man. 503, what you got on Brandon Moore and the boy Savage?
Yeah, we were speaking about this Friday in the group chat. Everybody was a little hesitant on that fight. But I remember vividly. I remember Brandon Moore from the Rocco fight. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, it seemed like this dude fought better competition, and I think he was a little bit more seasoned than Savage. Now, if you just going out the eye test and the name, you know what I'm saying, you will probably lean more to Savage because of his name. But in the fight, I like what Brandon Moore was doing, man. Bro, this motherfucker, I was this close from getting double points, bro. Because I believe I picked the seventh round knockout, if I'm not mistaken. And he hurt him in the seventh round, bro. And I was like, yeah, I'm finna get double points on these niggas, man. But he made it out the round. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Moore looked good, man. He boxed. He used his jab. Savage, man. He got some work to do, bro. He looked lethargic, slow, bad feet work. Like all fellas said, bad jab. Hanging around niggas like Lovejoy, man, ain't gonna help you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. You gotta tighten up, man. This was a big opportunity for a guy like Savage, and I think he blew it. You know what I'm saying? Because this was a good local regional card. You know what I'm saying, in the Midwest. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Savage ain't Savage from the Midwest, all fellas. He's
Yeah,
from
he from
Detroit, right?
Flint. Yeah, he from Flint, Michigan.
He's from Flint. Okay, yeah,
Fuck
bro. So
all the
this,
way up, bro.
yeah, really this was his coming out party. You know what I'm saying? But B More, man, he was just he was too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So salute to salute to the Zone and Salita for that fight. You know, they brought us some heavyweight boxing because I know my man All Fella. You know, he ain't been too happy with what he been seeing in the heavyweight landscape.
Not at all.
Okay. okay. Stay ready. What you got? Did you see the fight?
Did I see the fight? Boy,
You
we was
there,
backstage.
right?
We was watching the fight together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could have sworn you was there. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, no, we was there. That was like, man, Savage didn't even throw a punch till the sixth round. Yeah, that was the sorriest. Nigga, I don't even know what to call that shit. You got somebody more who was just peppering his ass up. He wasn't really throwing no serious punches. Jab, jab, straight. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, jab, cross. Jab, 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 cross. Nigga, I got tired of looking at it. I'm like, damn, you don't know how to throw a hook. The nigga he finally threw a body shot in the seventh round. I'm like, man, this shit right here is ridiculous. Then Savage finally came along. I think it was in the seventh. He finally threw some punches and landed, and you like, oh shit. He saved his gas tank up to the later rounds. That's what he did. Because he damn sure ran out of gas at the weigh-in. Nigga was out of breath before he got up the stairs. Then you got he finally started throwing that hook in the 7th, 8th round. I actually thought he was finna knock Savage out in the 7th round. He dropped him, hurt him. After he hurt him, didn't attack. I said, yeah, this is going to decision. Our fella said, nah, he gonna get him out the next round. I said, that's the round you picked, ain't it? Yep. Next round came along, he hurt him. We thought he was gonna knock him out. He stopped throwing punches and stepped back. I said, yeah, it's going to decision. Our fella wasn't trying to hear that shit. Our fella was not trying to hear that shit.
Oh, I wasn't, bro. Like, bro, pack him all the way up, bro.
Hey, he hurt him and stepped back. I was like, man, what the fuck is you doing?
What, all right, bro? Who's controlling him right now, bro?
It was like he was getting controlled by a video game. Now, that shit was weird and weak. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? He never threw an uppercut the whole fight. Savage was open for an uppercut the entire fight. He probably could have knocked him out with one or set up the knockout. Like the guard, man, Savage guard was trash. I don't even know what to say with the fight. Moore got the win and then called out Anthony Joshua. You know what? Go and fight Anthony Joshua. You know why? Because he gonna pap your ass out. And they gonna think he the goods again and put him in there with somebody good so he can get knocked out. Yeah, go ahead. Fight Anthony Joshua. I don't think it's a top fighter that you can. I don't even think you can beat Andy Ruiz right now. And I don't think it's a top fighter you can beat. No. I don't even think you can beat none of the gatekeepers up there. I would put him in the ring with Arthur Spilka, and I bet you can't beat Arthur Spilka. I said it. Or David Hay. Or David Allen. Or Charles Martin. Nigga, trash. In my Bubba Dub voice. Trash.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, man. That fight, man, to me, man, Brandon Moore got to do better. I know he jabbed him all night. He did what he was supposed to do to get the win, but wasn't really entertaining. Savage ain't throwing no punches. When you got somebody that ain't throwing no punches like that, man, you got to get rid of him, man. You can't hurt somebody and then step back in a fight like that, man. You got to get rid of him, man. Ain't nobody respecting your gangster or respecting the W because you ain't make no statement. This wasn't a get the win fight. This was a make a statement fight from either one of you two niggas. Neither one of y'all made a statement. Both y'all lost. Fuck what your record say. On to the next, man. I'll follow what you got.
Hold on, before Odd Fella go, because I didn't see the Crow video for goddamn KG. He picked Savage.
You did.
He didn't come in and eat his crow. I need him to get that crow because he sure was on my ass about Canelo, and we finna get on his ass about Savage. KG, where your ass at? I know you listening. This crow for you. Go on, play it. God damn it.
I ain't got it. It can't play on here.
Damn it.
Damn, you picked Savage. I felt come on.
I ain't picked no Savage. Your co-host picked Savage.
Oh yeah. KG did that. I mean, he already knew he was eating. You know what KG like doing, man. You know KG like eating all his crow in the beginning and trying to make it come back at the end. You know how KG do.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, KG be doing all his long shots early.
That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? When he picked the nigga, I didn't even question it because I was like, oh yeah, you back on that shit. Okay. So yeah, there you go.
All right, next fight. I mean, there's 5 of them actually speak on it. The OTX championship fight between Tierra Brown and Gongora, because you was live at the fight.
Yeah, Tierra Brown versus Gongora was a good fight. Gongora surprised me because I honestly I picked Tierra Brown to win by decision, but I didn't know too much about this chick. You know, I was hoping she would knock her out. You know what I'm saying? But she boxed to a unanimous decision. She got hit a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? The jab was bothering her. I think the movement of Gongora was bothering her. And she really had to you know, dig deep in her bag, you know what I'm saying? And really show that she was the superior boxer in the fight. I think Tierra Brown might be coming to a crossroads because she came to Houston as the co-main event as the champion. No disrespect to her, but you know, you gotta I think it's time for her to spread her wings and, you know, do her own thing. You know what I'm saying? You fighting on the undercard as a champion is kind of crazy to me. You feel me? But nonetheless, she won. And, you know, I would give her a B minus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would give her a B minus because she did get hit too much for me. She didn't box as clean as she boxed in her last fight with Scott Nicholson. You know what I'm saying? That Scott Nicholson performance was A plus plus. You feel me? But I really do want to see Tierra Brown, like, if OTX come up to y'all way red, DMV, DC, Virginia, Maryland, somewhere up in that area, you know, not too far from where you at, Red. You know what I'm saying? I think Tierra Brown deserved it. You feel me? So yeah, salute to her for that.
All right. Stay ready. What you got? What you got on Tierra Brown?
Man, she didn't come along till later. Gongora started out early, like first round. She was on Tierra ass. Watching that fight, I'm looking at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Tierra was gonna, you know, I watched it later. I didn't watch it after we got the results, but looking at that fight, I'm thinking, okay, maybe they robbed Gongora because she was getting with Tierra for the first few rounds. But Tierra got comfortable, started finding her range later on. About fourth, fifth round, she got to start, getting in there, sticking her. You looked at in round six, by 6 or 7, it looked like Tierra got comfortable, dropped her hands and got to playing with Gongora, piecing her ass up. She won. She did her thing. But I do agree with Five. She got hit way too much. That fight should have been way easier than what it was because she started hurting Gongora, and Gongora, like in the beginning when she was throwing punches, Gongora was throwing with her. In the later rounds when she was throwing her punches, Gongoras was shelling up because she got tired of taking them punches. She knew them shits hurt. Being a champion and being on undercards, yeah, you should be headline. It's time for you to start headlining your cards. OTX should recognize that because women are selling now. So throw her out there. See what she can do. Build her up. She's a champion. Let's go.
All right. All right. I fella, what you got?
Yeah, I agree with Five and what Stay said about um the way the fight played out. I almost feel like she might have underestimated Gongora, being that this was a last minute substitute. As this fight was scheduled, I don't think that it was announced Gongora was opponent until maybe a week leading up into the fight. That slot was a TBA for the longest time. So yeah, maybe she underestimated Gongora a little bit, and through that underestimation, Gongora was made to look better than advertised because Tierra Brown was getting pieced up a little bit too much for my liking. Uh, Definitely early on in that fight before she settled in and woke up and started showing her superior boxing level. Way too much. That was not a clinical performance like she showed against Sky Nicholson. So I definitely believe she got the win, but it wasn't the tidiest of wins. She definitely got some stains on the shirt in that scrap. You know what I mean, so it is what it is with being on the undercard. With a lot of these promoters still don't respect female boxing at the same level as they do male boxing. That's why I think the MVP option is definitely very attractive for a lot of these female fighters. We'll, we can speak on this in the next fight as well, or in the upcoming cards with Fundora. We're talking about an undisputed champion, and she was, I believe, on the undercard as well for her fight. So it is what it is with female boxing right now. Outside of MVP, they're not gonna, in most regards, uh, they're gonna be put on the undercard or down somewhere on the low down on the undercard. But let's Red, you talk about this fight yet?
Nah, nah,
Move
nah.
on
I
to
was
the
just gonna
next.
say salute to Yara for getting the win. They say you started out slow. I don't give a rat's ass. They don't know shit. You still a champ. Fuck that. And fuck Gungor too. Okay, my bad. I was gonna go ahead.
All right. Then we had the undisputed champion, Gabriela Fundora. She was also fighting a replacement out of Canada, Kubicki, who was 13-1 at the time. I wasn't able to see this fight, but have been able to see the highlights. So I assume that Kubicki um, walked it like she talked it. You know what I mean? And she was talking real spicy in the lead up to the fight, and she was game. And by her being so game, definitely left her open to being clearly knocked out and stopped by Gabriela Fundora, who's definitely the higher skilled fighter. But she comes into this a lot of these fights um, with the same, of course, the same type of advantage that her brother does in Sebastian. She's just so much bigger than these girls. You know what I mean? So that plays heavy. You know what I mean? That plays heavy on a lot of these girls on the kind of like on the same skill level or level of level of skill as Kubicki. We're not gonna see anything competitive. And looking at the landscape around her right now, of course she has all the belts, but there's nobody under her. So how is she gonna expect to be a main event fighter when she don't really have no dance partner? Maybe it's time to move up and fight that cute little Japanese girl, Maruta. You know what I mean? She got a belt and she just one division above. And even if she move up in weight, she's still way bigger than a lot of these girls in the next weight class. But that's what I got on that fight.
All right. Five. What you got? What you got on Fedora?
Um, yeah, we spoke on this a little bit yesterday. I thought Fundora looked good in the fight, man. She was pretty much able to do whatever she wanted to do with this girl. She was a last minute replacement. Um, I like the jab. I like the level change and the body work. The combinations was crisp. Like yeah, man. Sweet Poison, man. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing out there in Southern Cal, man. She really don't get enough. She really don't get enough recognition and credit to me because um she's a little bland, like outside the ring. I think inside the ring, you know what I'm saying, she on point, but outside the ring, bro, she bland. Like she don't really show her personality that much. Um and I'm gonna be honest, I think in women's boxing, bro, you kind of gotta you I hate to say it, bro, but all of the superstar women's boxers are appealing, and some of it is sexual, some of it is, I would say physical, right? You know what I'm saying? Some of it is just attraction. You feel me? Intellect, like motherfuckers just like to see a little bit more from the women. You feel me? Especially, the male fans, and I don't think Fundora does enough for that. Like uh the last big boxer, well, she wasn't even big, but as far as like size wise, but Sanisha Estrada, bro, she's another Southern Cal girl, but she had way more appeal to her. Like you know what I'm saying? She could talk, you know what I'm saying? Like and sell herself on camera. You feel me? Um Gabrielle don't do none of that, bro. But she be beating these girls up like a motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she beat that girl up to a pulp. Like the ref had to stop the fight, bro. Um, and I was off by 1 round with that fight. I picked the 8 round. She stopped her in the 7th. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's really like the only thing that's really holding the Fonduras back from like being real superstars in the game, bro. Is they don't really talk. You know what I'm saying? They just fight. And in this day and age, bro, like these fighters got to understand, man. Like you can't just be a good fighter no more, bro. In the social media era, like if you wanna, you know, take your talents to the next level, man, you got to be marketable. You got to be appealing, especially on the women's side. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she gotta do something, bro. She gotta start wearing better clothes or doing interviews and podcasts. She gotta do something, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Golden Boy ain't Golden Boy ain't talking about her enough, bro. I mean, Golden Boy ain't promoting her enough, bro. Cause ain't no bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I literally, I've been going around looking to see like if people talked about her. And I really couldn't find no videos on Fundora, bro. I know we talked about her. I seen Junior talk about her, and that's really about it. I only seen like 3 YouTube channels talking about her. Maybe the Boxing Boys picked her up, talked about her a little bit. You feel me? But you know, she getting overshadowed now, bro. Because the very next week on Monday, you know, we got the Jake Paul and Tank press conference, and everybody's gonna talk about that shit. So her fight is essentially gonna get swept under the rug, bro. The undisputed champion just defended her belt twice now, and nobody's talking about it, bro. That's a mockery, bro. That's a damn shame. It's disgusting. But I gotta blame Fundora and her promotional company, man. Golden Boy, y'all gotta do better with Fundora, man. That's what I got.
Man, you can't be looking into the camera cross-eyed, man. You can't be doing that, man.
Red. Red. This nigga red ass. She cross-eyed, Red. She cross-eyed.
I mean, I'm not saying she cross-eyed. I'm just saying she did the post-fight interview cross-eyed. You can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so who eyes are straighter, hers or Charleston White?
But now he only got one.
Well, shut your ass up. Shut up. Don't say another motherfucking word or this shit is over.
I'm just saying that fuck up the interview and it fuck up the sales. Stay ready. What you got, man?
Man, that was an amazing performance from her. She breaks off that girl from round 1 to round 7. And to be honest with you, when the girl came in, I thought she was already swole up, but I had to realize she just ain't got no facial features. Her shit just all round. Her shit just round. She got a goddamn dope boy face. She ain't got shit. Like her shit was just. Anyway, man. She was beating that girl up. I'm talking about by round 3, that bitch had a knot over her right eye. That shit was fucked up. She was just beating the brakes off that girl. I'm talking about sticking her tongue out while she punching her, just doing whatever she wanted to. And she was working inside out. Like, that's amazing. To see somebody that tall work from the outside, get on the inside and beat her up and then move back to that outside range that she's managing and punching that. She was really practicing while in the ring with that girl. She didn't have to do nothing but just come to fight. And that's all she did, because the old girl didn't come to fight. It looked like she tried, but you couldn't get inside of her. Gabriella was beating the brakes off that girl. I enjoyed that fight. I really did. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, if y'all don't like Gabriella Fundora, I don't know what it is about her y'all don't like, because she's an amazing talent. Yeah, there ain't no competition down there.
She a weight bully. That's what people was telling me.
That term does not exist in my vocabulary. And fuck the people that use that term. I hate idiot motherfuckers that use those terms. Ain't no such thing as a weight bully, bro.
When your eyes cross like that, you lose a couple pounds, because you know what I'm saying?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Hell.
Y'all did this.
My bad.
Like y'all gave him the power to do this shit. This nigga's an idiot, man. But I don't believe in the term weight bully. So anybody that says weight bully, that shit is irrelevant. Nigga, if I made the weight, I made the weight. Let's fight. Fuck all that. He bigger than me. He talk, bitch, get in there and fight. Nigga, get in there and fight. Before we had all these weight classes, bro, it was 130, 140, 147. I mean 135, 147, 160. We didn't have all these in between weight classes. So what are they saying? Weight bully. Where? Make the motherfucking weight. If the nigga make the weight, he made the weight. I didn't hear nobody calling Robert Easter a weight bully. Look at the heavyweight division. You can't tell me Wilder was a weight bully. Look how small he was, and look how big the motherfuckers he was knocking out. I hate that fucking term. That shit don't mean nothing in boxing. Nigga, for every one of you casual ass idiots that say somebody is weight bullying, shut the fuck up talking to me. You can't, if I hear a motherfucker say that word, I don't even want to talk to you about boxing at all. That shit is stupid. And it's highly irrelevant.
All right. As far as me, man, the referee had to stop the fight. I thought she was gonna drop her or something, but the referee stopped it. She got another stoppage, man. Moving down, you undisputed, you defended it, man. Let me see you move up. I want to see you move up. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a big fight at a lower weight, but I say move up, man. I still don't think they can mess with you if you move up to the next weight class and start taking over there too. But at some point in time, you can't just be sitting there. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? If you made noise being undisputed and it wasn't loud enough to get you the cachet that you would like, maybe you should do it again. Because that's what all the other females is doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a female fighter that went undisputed and didn't go to another weight class to get another belt. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how things are moving forward with her. We'll see. Salute to the family word constrict in the building, man. My brother Will Sinclair in this thing. KG in the building. How they do, KG? How they do? Put in the chat how they did. If you still in, put how they did. What they look like, man? What they look like? All right, Alpha, what we got next?
Last fight, we had the lineal champion, the unified champion WBA and WBO. Fringe pound for pound, in my opinion. Soon will be, I think, in the usual suspect top six. If he keeps on the same trajectory. Luis Collazo. He went up against contender and Jason Vaison. Now I didn't get to see the fight. I did see the highlight of somewhat of a flash knockdown, a cuffing knockdown, and Luis Collazo for those lighter weight classes. Now let me preface this to everybody up in the chat. We talking about a guy that weighed in at 105 pounds. This is the 105 weight limit. They call this the minimum weight.
Yeah.
So at these weight classes, you usually see fights, especially at the top level, go to decisions. But Collazo, I call him Luis Collazo. Oscar Collazo definitely has pop, knockout power, and he stops a lot of his opposition. And that's what I felt he was going to do to the Philippine fighter and Jason Vaison. And from what I hear, the corner stopped the fight.
They
kind
did.
of unceremoniously, in a way that Vason, I don't believe, was all the way hurt, but I guess they believe they saw something in his something in their fighter's eyes, or some other shady situations was going on behind the scene, and they decided to stop the fight in the fourth round. You know, dig. So Oscar Collazo continues his stoppage streak in those lighter weight classes, and it's on to the next. But before I land the plane, I must say that he's definitely, arguably, the best Puerto Rican fighter out there. I think he's just a little marginally better, or more, uh, has more accolades than your boy Xander Zayas right now.
Okay. Okay. Five, what you got on that one? On Colazo? 503, you there?
Yeah, you asked me about Collazo, bro.
Yeah.
Man, he definitely the coldest minimum weight guy I ever seen.
Man.
On the men's side, you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, on the women's side, I would have to get into super bad Estrada. But he pack a little bit more thunder in his punches. You feel me? Not gonna lie, bro. I was a little salty about this one because I picked unanimous decision like a dumbass. Uh, I really think that old boy would have had enough durability to make it to the 12th round, but his corner stopped the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, Collazo was able to like Fedor, bro. He was really able to have his way for real. Like, he could do what he wanted to do, bro. He could land any punch. Them hooks was landing, the combinations was landing. Um, Once again, man, this is another Golden Boy fighter that he don't get that push, bro. You don't really see Oscar putting him on the forefront like that, man. Like it's sad, man. And it's crazy that they put Collazo and Fundora on the same card together. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand. What I don't understand about that is um you put Collazo on the card in Cali in LA, but he's a Puerto Rican. He's not Mexican. Um, if anything, you should be trying to take him, back to New York, or up top on the East Coast, where it's a bunch with some more Puerto Rican demographic. You know what I'm saying? But overall, man, the fight was good. Um, I, I really don't like how these corners sometimes they just be stopping the fights. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to say they fighters. I understand, but to me, I feel like old boy could have kept going, man. Old Jason Bonzone, he could have kept fighting, bro, if he really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they was trying to save him, to fight for another day. I think they hoping and praying and wishing that Collazo move up in weight, and it's looking like that's what he gonna have to do, bro. We putting a lot of pressure on these guys and daring to be great and legacy and all that. You know what I'm saying? If Collazo is not gonna go for undisputed in that division, it's time to move up. I believe he got what, three of the belts already, if I'm not mistaken. The ring, WBO, and I want to say the WBA or the IBF or something like that, he already got like majority of the belts already. So if you don't want to go grab them other belts, man, yeah, you might want to take your talents north because you pretty much dominating these guys and making them quit, making their corners throw the towel in. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you for that, brother.
All right. Stay ready. What you got?
Man, that was a great fight. I enjoyed it. Even Collazo got hurt in that fight, so I finally got to see Collazo in some adversity. But I did not like the stoppage at all. Like it was no reason for that fight to be stopped. He was still fighting. Like he was still throwing punches. The fight was still early. We didn't know what we was gonna get out that fight. Yeah, he got knocked down in the first round, but that shit was early. Why are y'all stopping the fight? Like I did not understand that. I didn't see a reason for it to be stopped. Like at all. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But other than that, shout out to Collazo. That was a good fight. All in all. I'm sorry, it sounded like somebody was outside. I had to grab a pistol real quick. You laughing, but I'm serious as hell.
No, because I see you do it. That's what I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh man,
Right.
I'll let you five too. Before you get out. I know this was the last fight we're gonna talk about, but before we get up out of here, I want to tell y'all good news. I got my graduation shit today. They sent everything here telling me congratulations. So I just applied for graduation today. So I will be graduating December the 10th.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man.
So
that's what's up. Stay ready. Yeah, said smarty nigga.
Indeed.
You know,
smarty nigga.
Congratulations. I mean, no more excuses about that. I got homework to do, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, it was all for a goal I accomplished. Shit, even I told my T Jones today, and my T Jones said, shit, one of my kids graduating from college. I'm the only one. So
yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's
big
up.
Big up.
All right, man. As far as me on the Collazo fight, man, all I'm gonna say is we need to whoever's the first in charge, the first trainer in charge is the one that throws in the towel. Everyone else sit the fuck down. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying? If you're the second in charge, you sit the fuck down. I don't care about your bets that you put on Vegas. You put it on the 7th round, and goddamn it, it's stopping in the 7th round. No, that shit shouldn't count. Only the first trainer in charge. You like in football, only one nigga in charge of calling timeouts on the field, and the referee ain't listening to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the second chief in command talking about some. I can't take it no more to fight over. He taking too much damage. Kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I got on that fight because that was a damn good fight. They was going back and forth until that nigga did that shit, and he wasn't even in charge. How the fuck is you on fries talking about the fight over with? Nigga, you only on fries. My bad. I just had to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had, though. That's what I had. Yeah. Anything else before we get out of here?
In more heavyweight action.
Oh, we got more. We got another.
Yeah, actually, there was a card on YouTube. And old Gerald Washington was back in action. Okay, he was fighting Kingsley eBay. You remember Kingsley eBay? His claim to fame was getting spectacularly splattered by Jared Anderson.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, eBay came in 288 pounds, but he looked like a solid
Damn.
280. Yeah, it's a solid 288. And Gerald Washington at this point looks all the way washed. You know what I mean? He just
Damn.
needs to be hung out to dry. And that's what eBay did with him. You know what I mean? Knocked him out. Gerald Washington tried to get up. Ref looked in his eyes and waved it off. And I believe this was in the second round. You know what I mean? But from what I saw in the first 2 rounds from eBay, he has come a long way from his knockout loss to Jared Anderson. He does look a little bit more fluid in his delivery and his transition to defense. So, hey, who knows? He might be another player coming up in the American heavyweight landscape.
All right. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I was told I had to show this, man. I cut my shit, man. I cut my shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, he done got rid of the man bun.
Yeah, I'm out here with the fade and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. Hey, I went to this
God
barbershop.
damn, bro.
Give me the little boosty, man. They said that I'm crazy. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's coming back.
What made you cut your shit off, bro?
Okay. My son's hair is uneven. He been growing his hair since birth, but his hair uneven. So like in the back is real long, and like he got like a bald patch. You know what I'm saying? And then in the top is real long, and then on the sides is kind of thin. So I had got his hair cut to get it all even so it could grow out. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want him to be the only one in the family that couldn't have a ponytail. So I cut my shit too. But I'm growing my shit right the fuck back. Delete that.
This nigga out here looking like Miguel.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's
God walking on these haters. Taking sides.
Cut around your friends, boy.
How many drinks will they think you really with me?
No, that dope. But we will go ahead and get out here. Fuck these niggas, man. Salute to the chat for sliding through, rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the super chat. We definitely appreciate the love for show. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute to the body LDBC, man. It's the usual suspect. Take Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, by your boy Cadillac Red.